Alright, we are giving this another go here. So we are streaming and we are doing readings. Our deck today is called Shadowscapes Tarot and it is by Stephanie Law, incredible artist. And we'll look at some of the images, but right now we are going to collect up our lovely little moose. No, the plural of moose is not meese. But yeah, we're gonna put these guys in and then go get something to eat because our health got a little low there while we were getting our editing done. We don't know how long this will last. We don't know how long we'll stay connected. We're gonna make an effort. I think we have to go and do some changes to the rate because of course I keep trying to get it to a 60 frame rate, but I don't really have a setup that's letting it do that. So let's, I don't have the system yet, but we will. That's one of the things that about technology is you just gotta learn. That's what I'm doing. Learning. Old dogs, new tricks, that thing. Yeah, we can do it. You can teach us. We are teachable. So let's see if this is still, oh, we are still live. We're gonna give that an A+ for showing up again. So here we go. We'll see how long this lasts. So welcome. And we are, like I say, doing readings. And if we get disconnected, just come on back. We're still learning how to get this going. But we tried to make a Western background here. Hope we succeeded. What do you think? Feel free to comment. We are really friendly here. Nobody's gonna say anything negative because we don't let people do that here. So we got those two. Let's grab this one. Oh, let's bring this back too because we need to deliver it, and we gotta get something to eat. But I think we have enough energy left here. Let's see if we can swing around without falling into the lake, river, creek. What do you call it? The other side of the waterfall. Alright, let's throw you in there. You're probably not a very high level. You're only a 2, but we're still going to have goods. Because we were on zippity 0. We had nada. Oh, did we manage to get another one there? Oh, we did. Is that like a... Sometimes I just shoot things. Very often, actually, I just shoot things. So welcome, and if you want your cards read, please say something. I use this channel and these games more as a backdrop so that I can do readings. How's that? So that people truly understand what my motives. All right, so we're going to drop you, and because you're a 1 point anyway, let's not worry about it. But let me know what you think. Does this fit with the Western stream, or does it, is it overpowering with the background? I'd love to get your feedback because I am an artist, and graphic arts is something that I love doing. But this streaming and creating borders and that sort of thing, that's quite new. I don't mind getting a lot of feedback as long as it's, framed in a positive way, It sucks. The big one is probably not great feedback for anybody. But I'll get it. I'll understand what you have to say. Oh, we got another one here. Let's just bring him in. So yeah, I decided to do my hunting while I was trying to get this put together. Let's just skin him. So, if you have a question in mind that you would like an answer to, come join us any stream that's live, and I promise you that we'll do our very best without it. There's absolutely nothing to worry about in terms of privacy. I don't know who people are that are asking the questions. I don't even ask what the question is. All I do is ask you to please think about the question, keep it in mind. Oh, we've got a legendary too. I forgot about that. Let's just put this all in here.
Not seen one like this before.
How is that going to do? We had nothing, and after we put all this stuff, and these are all, by the way, the Tatanka bison obviously was when I went to get some sheep on another run here. But look at that, took us up to half on the top. That's so easy. This sitting in this campsite is just awesome. So, too large. Okay, I didn't even check what my dailies are yet today. But here we go. I'm not 100% taken with this thing here. Where it's scrolling. I think we're going to stop the scroll. Let's put it down to 0. Close. Just let it sit there. I don't think it needs to move. I don't really think that it adds too much. We'll put that higher up under there. Yeah, this is what I love to do. This. Okay. So there we go. That's done. And we're still streaming. I'm going to say that's a positive. We are at 60 frames. We actually let the software do some work, and we could even shrink this down a little bit. It doesn't have to be quite so overpoweringly big. Oops. It does need to be there though. So I wonder if I take it like that. There we go. We'll put that like this. Actually, no, let's put it right under there. Then it looks a little better centered, I think. There we go. I hope you appreciate that I didn't sneeze on you all. Okay, so here we go. I think I'm going to leave it like this. For this screen, I'm going to have every game, I'm going to put a new screen up because it's fun. So the starting soon doesn't exactly match too well, but that's okay. So the ride with Yoda, we could even make that a little bigger, I guess. That might be a little too big. Let's see. Let's put that across. You know, I don't think it is. I think it's fine. I think it blends everything in a little bit better with the colors. So you're there with me now. All right. So we are going to get her done here. All right, here we go. We're going to eat something. That's what our plan was. Get over here and eat something. Superior quality stew. Works for me.
Stew, huh? Delicious.
All right, so eat the stew. So this is open to anybody. You don't have to be a channel member. You don't have to subscribe. I'm not a really big capitalist. In fact, I seriously suck in the whole capitalist department. I like to learn. I'm an artist probably first. So that's why people always have these great ideas of what I should do that involve way too much material investment. I'm not there. So, where should we go now? What do we have? I didn't look at our dailies. I should do that. What do we have in our dailies? I haven't even done one, so let's see. Oh, muskrat skin. That's pretty easy. Belt buckle updated. Let's go do that. That means that'll keep us in our streak without losing. Then I think we're going to call our pony in. Actually, let's do that before we do the other. Much easier. Dismiss. Alright, come on in, pony. Let's change our buckle. There's the tent there. I could even go with the full Indian motif with her. Should I? Yeah, I should do that. I got the hair changed, so I might as well. Let's dress her like I have ancestry that goes back to the Métis here in Quebec, so let's get cultural. Let's get historical on my terms. What do we have for role outfits? There's one in here that I kind of like, where she's dressed like a scout. I think that's what we'd call it. I mean, these guys are scouts too. This is the one I'm thinking of, and then change the belt, or I kind of like that black one. It was okay. I could do that and then change the hat's not too bad. But yeah, it's not really scream and pick me, is it? I like this better, I think. What choices do we have here? I like this one. But I like this one. Alright, I think this one might be doing the trick. And we'll get a different, the belt buckle done when we put a different, a different weaponry, weapon equipment. There it is, the gun belt. Alright, so let's take a look and see which one was going to look nice on here. I like that one, but it's not quite there. This one might suit if we get the right color. That one doesn't really stand out, but this one did. I like this one too. Alright, so that's the Goodman gun belt. Let's go with the offhand now. Goodman. Do we have a Goodman here that we can put on? There we go. And that was matching that. And now we need a buckle. We need a different buckle. Oh yeah, that's showing through to the back. That's funny. Should we put a bandolier on there, or does that make her look a little bit too? No, it does not like it. This outfit says no can do. But no can do. We got the trinkets, those are fine. Buckles! This is what's going to get us our daily. That's not bad. Oh, I don't mind that one. It's silly, but I don't mind it. Alright, so that should do it for our daily. There we go. Alright, so let's head on over and... Where are you at, pony? There you are. Let's go see what kind of mischief we can get into. So I guess I should type into here. Sounds like we might have something interesting. I hear no. I thought maybe he was getting restless, so that was because he... Oh, you know what? We didn't check over here. Let's go take a look in behind here. Often behind these waterfalls, there's a collectible. Let's just leave that. We've got lots cooking right now. So you can't see always from a distance. You got to kind of get up close. I think I used to be able to, and then I realized that I got right up there once and I could hear the buzzing but couldn't see it. Oh, there's something. Alright, here we go. We're going to collect this. It's probably, let's see, earrings, bracelet, necklace, something like that. It's going to be jewelry, so jump off we go. And open the lockbox. What have you got for us? Pearl ring. There we go. We have Bonner Pearl ring. Alright, so that's one collectible we found. You know, today I might just focus on collectibles because we have one last day before this is done for good. Today and tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 31st, I think. There's 31 days, right? Oh, so you see what we have here. Oh, that didn't kill him. Oh, he's running away though, so that's always a good sign, but sometimes it means you damaged him. And now he's going to go and die in his peace. No, yeah, so I damaged him. He's a 2 point now, but still. 2 point cougar, he's still going to be worth like 8 because he was 17 to start with. So let's pick him up, throw him all the pony. So if you think that this background is a little overpowering, just let me know. I can, play around because that's what I like to do. I like to play with these. Alright, so let's head this back over there and then bring it in. But while we're here, let's take a look and see if we have... I think that might be it there. Is that the... Always I get these wintergreen if I can, so... There's just a few locations for them, so I do my best to keep getting them. So we're still on here, and I'm going to keep looking to see if we've got... There it is, the Heritum Officinella. So everything is available at this spot. Every single thing you could need in this game. Okay, that's a little bit of an exaggeration. Not everything, but everything in the quieter times of the game. And I need some ram's head, so let's just grab it. And then when you want to get more of the wintergreen berry, you just go right over to... If you know where Tesla's... Well, we'll run over there. We're going to deliver this to the camp. first deliver this bitey little beggar to camp. But so we managed to get collectibles. Let's see, do we need you? No, I can't carry you back anyways right now, so let's just get on with what we have. I'm not stopping for the bunny today. Usually if it moves I shoot, but let's just see that bunny. I can't help it. Where'd you go to, bunny? Did you go the other way? Don't matter, we got lots to turn in. He went the other way. Should have watched his traces there. Alright, so we're going to turn these in. See, 8.1, even though he has some damage, all these cougars, even if you damage this, then it's down to 4.05. So even at his worst, the cougar are always worth turning in. So let's turn in these horns as well, since they're there. See, the processing transaction, sometimes it just gets caught up when you do a lot, but I didn't do a lot. All I did was turn in that cougar. Alright, so while we're sitting there, I'm going to go finish typing in our message. Now we put that, lock it to the top. Alright, there we go. We are ready to go. If you have a question and would like to get some a reading, you don't have to. Hey Kiva, we missed you. Oh, we are having fun. I'm trying to change for every different game we play. I'm trying to make a different background. So there's this one. Yeah, I expect you're pretty busy. Stuff's happening. It's September, but you know it's good. Busy's good. Well, generally busy's good. I won't say that, but yeah, Bounty was asking about you too. So we've got a new deck today. We've got Shadowscape. So if you want a 3-card reading, just say it, and we'll do it. I don't try and match the decks up with the scene at all because I have no Western tarot decks that I can recall. I don't think anything is like. Do you know what? In honesty, I think there's possibly a good reason. Like, there's a lot of European decks, and there's a lot of Canadian artists, American artists, but they're very often U.S. made a lot of the Rider-Waite type decks. In fact, the Rider-Waite, I think, it was originally printed in the U.S. It's a collectible because I like that deck. But anyway, what's keeping you busy, Kiva? What's keeping you busy and keeping you out of trouble? What should we do while we're waiting? Let's see. We need a little more goods if we want to finish cooking this. So let's go. This is like my best place for going hunting, though, really. It's like, there's no way you can. Let's see what this is. Do we need this? This is a ginseng. We have lots. Okay. Alright, Gremlin. We were going to rename you. I would call you, something that, I should call you Tracker. Wouldn't that be great? There we go. I have a mission. We're gonna go rename him Tracker, unless, Kiva, if you can give me a better name for my horse, we'll go with it. But I don't think Gremlin's very fair. He's not a bad pony.
Getting harder every
He's
day.
just, you know, got attitude. Everybody should have a little bit of attitude. Even this bear. Okay, so I already dropped him down. He's still not going down easy. He was only a 2 to start with, so that's okay. We're gonna go up there and look and see if we can find the other wintergreen berry too. I hear you. I completely hear you, Kiva. Things have been really weird. I don't even talk about it because there's just no point. But you know, the beautiful thing about life is that it really does even out. Just gotta hang around long enough to see it happen. The good, the bad, and then, you know, as you get older, they all sort of seem to... Oh, what have we got here? What does she want? And no, we're not doing this. We have to go and check and see if our collectibles are over here first. You'll still be there. You're not going anywhere. Yeah, we get 2 wintergreen berries today. Look at that. We did. We really thought about you a lot. This stream is never going to be a big time mover and shaker type stream. It's always going to be about, you know, all you need is 1 or 2 people to gather together, and it's good for me. When it gets too monetized and those sorts of things, I don't like it so much. I should have looked in there to see if there was a tarot card, but let's help this gal out now. We're going to have to dump this. Okay, we're not going to do this until we know she's not going to play us. Let's do that.
I ain't proud of this, but my horse up and bucked me. Saw a snake
Your
up the way
horse
and
bucked
shot
you.
off, leaving me
I
a
get
bum
that.
rear and not much else. Think you could give me a
I'm
ride?
so tired of getting killed by
It won't
these
take
people.
long. Come on. You'd be doing me a big favor.
Except escort.
I'm stuck out here otherwise.
Except escort.
Ah, thank God.
Now she's going to kill me. Or not. Come on, bring your friends. We like to have a good fight. Bring them on. Come on. Where you all at? Okay, and you? Okay, I'm just going to sit still and shoot at you. You mofos. Don't even hide. Just kill them all. Your moves, downs. What's that for tactical? You know what? Sometimes it's, you don't gotta be the life of the party. Sometimes you just, you know, there's a lot to be said for just being there and, you know, get as much socializing in as you can, because my actual prediction wants to ask me about is that we're gonna have another winter very similar to the ones that we've hated in the past, except that there's some weird shit going on. Lately I've been hearing a lot of the Trump supporters talk about how they want a civil war. And if there's people in the U.S. that want a civil war, that means, you know, nothing's going to be stable, because America stabilized so much, and now with it going so weird, look at them disappear. Does that bother anyone but me when those disappear? Like, how fast would I have to move to loot? But I guess I didn't get off my horse. Yeah, that's how I feel, is if we have another lockdown, which, you know, Fauci just retired. He's taken quite enough of the I mean, I don't love Fauci. I don't love any politicians, and when you're at the head of any medical anything, you are by definition a politician, because they do like the doctors do like their politics. Okay, we shoot that one too. Not the bunny. Not the bunny. I don't love shooting bunnies, but I can't help it when there's 3 stars. It's like, you must go into the stew pot. Sorry, buddy. I'm not going to ask you the stuff that you're going through, and I'm not going to depress you, because right now I think everybody needs an uplift, and that's why in this channel I'm going to try and give people the happier spin on life. I can't help but talk about the things that I think are going to happen, but then I want to say there's lots that's good out of that. There's some things you can do to plan without being too, like, for instance, instead of worrying about what's happening to America's economy right now, I'm watching little things like I live on rice. So guess what? I right now am buying as much rice as I can. That's what you can do. That is a thing you can do. So now there will be a run on rice because Yoda said. No, I personally am allergic to a lot of food, and rice and chicken is pretty much the only stuff that I can eat. So, right, man, don't use up my rice. I'm telling you guys, don't use up my rice. I need
this
the
is
rice.
Good quality.
I won't tell you my favorite, and then maybe they won't go and eat all my rice. So this is what we have for our Red Dead Redemption, and we did some changes too on the others. But I should warn you, once I get stable on some, they might be fine. But I like changing stuff, and that's just always going to be me. I like to change it just because it's fun, it's artistic, it gives me something to be creative about. And that's the thing everybody should do. Don't panic because the pandemic might be keeping us at home. Just sort stuff out, figure out how you can get, I want that bunny, he's running behind me. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's going to be good. Everything's going to be fine. And the people who are a little less prepared, the world's going to look after a lot of them, because one of the things they've realized is that this is not going to get better until they can stabilize the economy, and you can't stabilize the economy if everybody's out of work. You can't stabilize an economy in the middle of a pandemic with everybody staying home. So I think that there's going to be a new thing they're going to have to do to get everybody to feel healthy, and you know what I mean? They can't afford to let us go where we were 2 years ago, because that's what brought this on. The fascism was already starting to develop. But my theory is that the pandemic was never accidental. And you know, it might sound really bad to say this, but when I asked way back 2 years ago who would benefit from a virus being let loose and making it look like Wuhan labs had accidentally released it, well, first off, if Wuhan was responsible, Wuhan would not have let it loose in their own backyard. I'm not trying to be mean, I'm just saying, right? I'm just saying, if you were going to do it, you wouldn't let it loose in your own backyard. That would not have been logical. So I absolve China pretty much of anything to do other than perhaps in the beginning they should have had the containing of dangerous viruses better. If you believe what we've been told about America and their having done some, let's put this way, they might not have done the very best testing, but now we're in a situation where even if we don't know where it came from, who would benefit? And China has definitely not benefited in any way from having this virus. They locked down, they had a zero tolerance. It affected their economy probably worse than anything. So I don't think this came from China. So now we go and say, as the motivation, who would have gained the most? Well, during the pandemic, which country made the most aggressive moves against countries around them and against the United States and a lot of the partners? Who tried to take control as problems came about with, as the rising cost of fuel came about? Who has been trying to control the fuel? Now we could say, you know, the typical, all the oil companies, but there was one company or one group that had been doing things even more so, and that is Russia. They were trying to take over, and all they have for an economy is the oil and weapons and the selling of information. Those are the three basic economies that thrive in Russia: espionage, weapons, and gas. So who would benefit the most? Well, the people. When do you sell secrets? When is gas crazy? Oil's always gone nuts right through any war. Oil has made millionaires, billionaires. So I would look and say, okay, so Russia, that looks like Russia as well. And who moved on other countries that were trying to be independent and move away from the grasp of the oligarchs and Russia? That would be Ukraine. Who was trying to ally with India and China and establish those relationships as we were going into this? Well, Russia was doing that with China, India, Belarus, Iran, all of the major players moving towards nuclear control. So I think that if we really want to look and see who had the most to benefit by letting a virus loose, I would say Russia. Who you know, it could be a lot more technical. I could go in and cite sources and that sort of thing, but really I'm just expressing my view. This isn't a Canadian view, this isn't anything, it's just a me view. So if America, Canada, even China, I mean, they look like they might have been moving on Taiwan, but I think that right now China's just trying to hold their head above water. They don't have a whole lot going on right now. They've got floods, they've got a collapse of their economy, way more so than America or anybody else. And they also have, let's see, the U.S. Let's put it at half a million. Let's be extremely generous to say half a billion people in the U.S. That still is nowhere near the number of people
Easy there.
in China. Okay, we did that. We're gonna put these in here.
I
so
suppose this will do.
Chase after that moose. It's probably only on a 1 point, but he dancing right in front of me like he wants me to chase him. So I have to. It's like a cat in a box. If it fits, I sits. Well, let's go up here and let's just get you onto there before we go after you, so you can't run into the water. Back here. Alright, is that enough? Did that kill him? Sometimes I find that one shot's just not enough. And then you shoot him again. Let's shoot that elk. Let's see who's right there. Then we'll have a lot in our goods if we get a boat. You guys are running. I don't think I actually brought that moose down with that shot, so I damaged him, and that's all. But they get these trees and these rocks and everything else. So you gotta do what you gotta do. These are both moose. This is what I'm talking about. How many times? And they were both 3-star moose. You're still running. What the heck is that about? I just shot you. I'm coming after you. I know you're still there. You're not going down, so we have to assume that you need a little encouragement. Oh, he went away. Alright. He's not going to go down, but we still have this guy here. So like I say, best hunting place in the whole game right here. Well, I shouldn't say that. If you want the moose, and the moose are high up there, like their horns for the moose, no matter what. Like, it doesn't matter how many times I shoot this guy, his horns are still worth 1.75. Ooh, he stayed perfect. I like it. Here we go. And I know there will be lots of people that don't want to join in if I say anything about politics. But I am who I am. I say things, I back them up with my own version of facts and statistics. But it's all just opinion when you come down to it. Even the news, you're getting facts, but the truth of it is spin. And everybody's spinning things right now. There's another moose right there. You see this? You see what I'm telling you about this? There's one here. Is there another one just? I thought I saw one with horns right over here. No. I'm wrong. It's not another one. It was just this guy here. I don't see it. And I think he's down to a 1 point, but that's okay. But there's so many of them. Yeah, this is the guy I shot before. So I'm glad to get him. He can't go any lower than 1 point, right? So I've got to find a whole background and everything for cats when I do the cat strays. I love that game. I had no idea I'd have so much fun. It's so cute. And the cats, you know, even in this game, I love the animals and the way they move and their mannerisms. I know I shoot a lot of them, but you don't have a choice. That's what the game's about. So, moose pelt, you see this? The moose pelt is 9.38. So now that's a perfect moose pelt, but you also get the
That's top
1.75
notch.
of his horn. So it's always worth getting those moose, even if they're not full, even lower, like half a 9, 4.5, 2.25 you still get even when he's right down, which is more than the bison or anything else. The only thing
I'll
that's
take
got
whatever I can
more than
get.
that is those. I did while you were gone, and every time I crash and fall, I think of you. But I've been pretty good because I've been focusing more on the style. So I know, but it's when I'm in posses that I tend to crash because I'm trying to do the from point A to point B, the straight line thing being the shortest distance. Alright, where do we have to... Oh, we can't carry any more wintergreen berry. Okay, what are you there skulking in the background? You're 3 point... Well, let's get you. Let's just get you. See, off to the side, and that's when you have the perfect aim on, but he's slowing down. He's slowing down. He must have gotten more than his right ear. There we go. Oh, Kiva, I'd rather have 2 people in the channel that, are kind of funny and fun than 1,000 people. Although if 1,000 wanted to subscribe, I'd even do a happy dance for them all. I have a dancing sheep. Oh my god, I gotta add that. That's funny. Okay, just for you, Kiva. This is for you. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. I don't know if it's the image or media source, but here we go. If I can do this, I'm gonna laugh my butt off. This is just for you. Okay, and here I think, there we go. This is actually something I might end up keeping if I'm not sure if that's gonna work. Yeah, it is. Okay, this is funny. Alright, there you go. Just for you, Kiva. Oh, not that. Undo that. That's gonna be hard now to get him. I'll have to go here to sheep and move him over. He's not dancing. I'll have to loop him. Where'd you go? There he is. Okay. We have to move you over here. Make you a little smaller. Alright, that filled in that spot. We needed something there. Alright, so... filters. I think we have to loop you, don't we? Cancel one. We need properties. That's what we needed. Okay. It's not giving me the options. Alright, if he dances, I'm happy. But I think he's not going to. He loops. Okay, what if I go into properties? Anyway, he does dance. When you click on him, he dances. That was for you. A dancing sheep. I hope you appreciate it. I bet you if I... Okay, let's try something else. Instead, if I put him in media, a media source, we'll call him sheep 2.